Hello guys and welcome to episode 4 of my Rimworld Medieval Overhaul playthrough series. So, I want to first off say this before I forget. I did have a cleaning mod installed and I thought it was Clean Plus. That was the one that was cleaning, that was useful for me. It isn't. Clean Plus, if you read it here, just says clean filth on sterile tiles. So it basically has this as a much higher priority than the normal cleaning, so you keep your sterile areas clean. Obviously, with the medieval age, you'd have a single sterile tile. The other mod I had installed, which I completely forgot about, and that's why I was looking, I think in episode 1, through all my orders, was to find to clean. I finally went back to the mod and found it. It's a very cool little mod. So you click this little button here that it adds, and then you pick an area, and that area you pick is where they clean. So I actually created a new area, a new zone, an expanded out area called cleaning. So if I look, and I've set it to just the inside of my houses, because why the hell would I care about my people cleaning up the outside of my house? Like you see here, there's some mud here that they would usually clean. So now set that as the cleaning area. So my little people should hopefully keep my inside clean. And I've actually tested it because I put cleaning on 1. You may think, why the hell would you want priority 1 cleaning? Because it's such a small area to clean, they literally cleaned it in about 30 seconds. And now they're done. That's all the mess gone. But then there's no longer a mood buff for, dirty surroundings. There's no longer that beauty hit that is, obviously the beauty is still really bad because it's all grass and dirt, but there's no beauty loss from mud and blood or whatever. So I'm really happy that I finally got that clean. I just thought I'd bring that up because it's an important little feature, and I think that mod is really, really critical, even if you're just playing on normal room mode, because the cleaning in this game is extremely hit or miss. It's really bad, basically. Really, really bad, because you'll find that your whole base will be covered in muck. But then you don't want to put high priority cleaning on, because then otherwise your people will clean all the outside as well, and it's just a complete waste of time. But now I finally have optimized it. In terms of where we left it last episode, was with getting Justin, recruiting him, and integrating him into our group. He has already started working on things, and I'm excited to see how much of an impact he has on our colony, or should I say little village, due to how important his planting skill is. Because that should take a lot of burden off of Kirkline, Circline, and Richard, which then frees them up for some much needed research into what I've started with is lumber. You can actually see here, we've already got all our crops planted, so... Okay, two manhunter raccoons. I am quivering in my boots right now. Right. Actually, Justin's got no work. Right, before that we do the manhunters, I can get Justin to do a bit of crafting, because while his crafting is abysmal, I do want someone just to make timber for us. So getting him to do that will be useful. But I obviously don't want him to make smithing or tailoring, because that's actually high level products. But the crafting implies making stone blocks, making timber. That's all extremely low skill jobs. But we need weapons. Justin has got the pickaxe. Circline, he's got the go and dag. Or not go and dag, it's go and dag. And then Richard, he's got his trusty long. So let's get Richard with the helmet on quickly. Obviously, he's my main guy. I do not want him going down. And I'm worried a headshot could just see him lose an eye, could see him, lose his brain. So let's get a helmet on with him. Everyone else, disposable. Richard's our main man. We're against 2 raccoons, though. I'm not expecting us to have our heads chopped off by these raccoons, but I want to deal with them quick, so let's just charge at them. It's a bit different. I'm used, obviously, my playstyles of Rimworld focusing ranged, having loads and loads of guns, but we've just got full melee in this squad. And actually, was Justin's melee skill good? 5, yeah, not bad. Right, remember, last time Circline couldn't hit with the pickaxe. Let's see if she can hit with the golden dag. Yep, and she actually killed him. Amazing. Let's get these guys, melee attack on this one. Amazing. But I don't know what I was expecting, but okay, that one's actually got the disease and it's rotted. This one, we've got dinner. Let's go. So that's another thing also in the game. The butchering of animals gives you hides. So obviously normal Rimworld, you get leather straight up. Now you actually have to turn the hides into leather. But it also gives you bones, and you can make, I've noticed, doors out of bones. There's not walls out of bones, but you can make doors out of bones. I think you could probably make some furniture out of bones. So that's another little feature. Again, this game just seems to make this mod seems to make the game more complex, and I really all for it. What I'm not all for is a heat wave, because it's already 37 degrees. We're going to go up to the mid-40s now, which is really, really terrible. We have no way of cooling our people down. I don't think we even have passive coolers, do we? We don't even have passive coolers, because if you play the primitives in normal Rimworld, you can at least build the passive coolers to mitigate heat waves, but here we are genuinely stuck. And what is he actually cooking there? Fat. Okay, so butchering animals also gives you fat. So yeah, so there's a lot more to this mod. I really, really like it so far. Really excited to see what other new features we discover. Okay, we've got a small pairing of travellers passing by, but they're not even going to trade with us. They literally are just passing by. And looking at our food situation, we've still got a bit of time from winter. We haven't even got into the autumn yet. But we've got 640 rice, 618 corn, some berries, and some potatoes. And already that is with 6 simple meals. So we've got, as long as this food doesn't rot on us, plenty of food. And actually 57 days. I can't remember how many days are in a Rimworld season. I think it's 10 days per season. So technically this food should last us well over a year, actually. If it is 10 days per season. But I'm not fully sure on that. You can see the rice harvest is coming in. Richard, getting his hands dirty. He's now got 5 planting skill. It's actually significant familiarity to that. But Justin really is coming in clutch. Okay, we have some visitors here. And they do have a relationship with us. I didn't bother to actually check who the relationship is. I can obviously go through and check the social. Richard. This is Richard's nephew, Brett. Brett. Yes, dear Brett. Right. Richard's not interested. He doesn't care about his family. He only cares about the success of Castell and the barony of Redwood. So he's not even going to speak to these United. He's going to because I want to get a little bit of trade. So let's have a look. Actually, no, because they're just travelling by. They will have literally nothing. But we might be able to buy maybe a little bit of herbal medicine. I can't support health. How sad. Oh. 95 silver is not bad for that as well. Warbow. I'm going to buy that. The reason I'm going to buy that is because if we get anyone with a really, really good shooting skill, maybe he's got bad melee, brilliant. I can get a bow. Oh, actually though. Ooh, this just reminded me. Yeah, how it says here, great arrows. I'm pretty sure the combat extended mod means you need ammunition for range weapons. So this will actually generally mean I have to have great arrows to use it. I assume that's why it's saying great arrows. And so, yeah, I can have a warbow, amazing. But I can't actually use it. I'm pretty sure that is the case. So I'm not going to risk it, because I don't want to just have a warbow for nothing. And looking at these clothes, well, I do want to buy some. They're really expensive for the ones I want. So I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, guys, this is very, very worrying. I was wondering why Richard was in so much pain. Although he hasn't had any injuries recently. Heat stroke, serious. If it generally gets too bad, your people generally just die of heat stroke. And what can you do? As I said, usually I'd build loads of passive coolers because they just use wood. And then they bring, if you build like 3 or 4 of them, they can massively bring the temperature down. But we generally don't have any coolers at our disposal at the moment, which makes the situation difficult. And oh, there's only one raider. He hasn't even got like any armor on or anything. Right, I took Richard's helmet off. Get that back on, Richard. You go into battle. Richard could probably solo this guy. I'm obviously not going to risk it. He has got just a pitchfork. I'm not too scared. Probably one of Richard's subjects who's sick and tired of all the years of taxation, and he's now charged out to. Oh Christ, he's actually making good ground on us. Right, Richard. Oh my god, right. They always come so quick. Here we go. He's getting absolutely destroyed. Oh. We haven't killed him though. He's probably not got long left to live. 4 hours. But I can get a quick, again, because he's a prisoner, you can't store prisoners outside. So I can't just put a bed next to him and then, heal him up. I actually do have to have him inside, which is why it's harder to revive prisoners. But if I get him in the workshop, where could that go wrong? Having, just access to some chisels and stuff. No, I don't see anything going wrong there. Get that. We'll get Justin to capture him. And then Richard, I want you to pick up herbal medicine. And then that way, you can get prepared to pick up some herbal medicine. Justin's going to drop him off, and we can't just, like, you know, rescue him and then get him. We will have to recruit this guy through the prison system. Then, we might be able to... The game's weird. Like, he picked it up, dropped it, to then pick up more. It's like, what? Rimworld's a bit silly, but we might be able to get him. He's only got 3 hours left. The blood loss is huge. You can see longsword, go and dag the head, go and dag to the left arm. But can Richard save him? 2 hours left, 4 hours left. Yes, we've got him. We've saved him. Brilliant. That is now potentially, well, not potentially, it definitely is, as long as he doesn't die of an illness, like an infection or something. That is someone we have recruit. And he's only got 7 resistance. Because Richard is a damn good warden, you know, years of punishing naughty subjects, he can get this guy, he can break his will and recruit him. And let's actually have a look at him. Ooh. Ooh. And mining with a double passion in it. And then really good intellectual as well, and really good crafting. This guy is screaming to me, miner, to get some ores for us, take those ores, use the crafting skill to smelt the ores. One, we've got nothing that we need smelting or nothing that we need mining. Stick him on research, just passive research in the background, because his planting is pretty trash. Nothing to do with construction, cooking. Melee's also at 3, is really bad. But again, we'll just keep it as long. We can get his pitchfork back and actually have that as his weapon. Yeah, brilliant. So, he would take a bit of time to heal. He's got a lot of injuries there, but Richard's a really good doctor, so he should heal up pretty quickly thanks to these good patching up there. And yeah, that could be our 4th colonist coming in very, very soon. Right, guys, things are getting actually worrying now. Heatstroke extreme. He's we've actually lost Richard. I'm assuming it's because he's got the wool gambeson on. We have a quick look down here. Insulation heat. 1.5. I'm going to take it off because no one else is suffering from it. We can't. I'm actually going to get. This might get a bit frisky, but let's get it to strip Richard. Because I think the problem is you can see no one else is suffering from any heat stroke. We can see gear if we have a look at the linen sackcloth. 2.2. Greater values are surviving in warmer temperatures. Okay, yeah, so one thing I've never understood about Rimworld, Silk Long Gambeson 9.4, whereas Richard just Gambeson is 1.5. See, one thing I never understood about Rimworld, right, and it's always boggling my mind, is the better the clothing, the more insulation to heat it gives you. Yet wearing more clothing makes you get hotter. So how the hell in Rimworld does wearing more clothing actually make you less hot? It doesn't make any sense, but that's how it works. So I actually have taken off his top, but we can see here that it was actually giving him 1.5 insulation to heat. But I'm not sure as to why everyone else is not suffering from the heat at all. Like, we can see Circle Line, Miner, Justin hasn't even got any. Richard's at 76. What the fuck? What? I actually need to put Richard outside. Because outside is cooler than inside. Oh my goodness, I'm actually getting worried now, guys. I'm getting really worried. Okay, look at this. I put him outside where it's 22 degrees. You can see the heat stroke has massively decreased to 29%. That is good. Yeah, that was very much needed. Yeah, now it's decreasing even further. So then now it's gone all the way down. Oh, I was very, very worried for a second there that we'd actually lose him. But we've also been gifted with some beautiful meat that has just fallen from the heavens. So Rich is back on the mend and we got some meat. Can't complain. Actually, before we go, let's get Richard's island. We can't have Richard roaming around in the wilderness without his trusty sword. Wow. So, I'm not sure if this is a scenario that is actually from the Medieval Overhaul mod, or if it's just a Rimworld scenario that I've never ever seen. But I just had a scenario pop up there saying Wild Man appears. We can try to arrest him. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all my little guys. We're going to go on patrol, spot this man, this wild man who's emerged out from the bush. He's covered in mud and dirt, probably a lot of poo as well. We're going to go arrest him. And we've got a 50% chance. I believe when it's a 50% chance, that's a 50% chance to just instantly recruit him. Or the other 50% chance is we just have to fight him, and then if we beat him and he doesn't die, we just arrest him. I assume that's what it means. I've also then noticed there is one that says heat. So this must be Medieval Overhaul, because... Not Medieval Overhaul, I think it's Combat Extended, because this whole overall armour system is all obviously for Combat Extended. I've never ever seen heat before. And I took off the Gambeson, 0% heat. On the Gambeson, 14% heat. More heat than anyone else. So there must be now a new mechanic, because you can see here, comfortable temperature range, as I said and was correct, that's gone from 26 degrees to 28. So technically to a vanilla Rimworld, I now can have 2 extra degrees hotter and my guy's still comfortable, which doesn't make any sense. It'd be surely more uncomfortable. But we can see with the Combat Extended mod, it's actually added in heat factor. That makes our guy get hotter with more clothing on. But enough about that. Let's arm up. Let's get our guys going. And let's go and try and arrest this wild man. I'm actually going to try and see if I can... Yeah, you cannot wear Steel Brigandine inventory full. I still don't understand that. How we just can't put it on. How I could wear it at the start when the game started, but ever since I took it off, we just haven't been able to use it. But whatever. Actually, no, what I'm going to do, probably a little bit risky, but I'm going to drop. Oh, you have to drop it with the simple sidearms you can actually force use. That's brilliant. That's why this mod is so good. Again, another mod, which is, once you've played with it once, you just think, why is this not in the real vanilla mode? But I'm going to let them use their hands, because I don't want to kill this guy, knowing Richard will probably chop his head off if he gets a bit too feisty. I don't want that to happen. With 3 against 1, we've got armour, he's literally naked. We can just beat him up, and we won't be at risk of dying, or at least very, very low risk of dying, and then we have a chance to then drop him unconscious and arrest him. So that's much safer for us, and that's potentially then another Settler. We've obviously got Cummings, who we're going to recruit soon. He's being recruited very slowly because he hates his environment. If we look here, mind-shattering pain, awful prison cell, slept on the ground, terrible environment, so he's going to be very unhappy and recruit very, very slowly. Where's Justin? Why are you taking so long, Justin? On the scar. Right. Let's first go in. And Richard, we told them to force user. Right, force user. Richard, try and arrest. We've got a 50% chance. Well, no, so I think arrest then means you're always going to arrest them. It's either they just instantly are taken back to your base, or if the arrest fails, you have to beat them up. It doesn't actually have anything to do with if you recruit them instantly or not. Let's go to arrest them and see if we can get them first time. Nope, they're fighting. They've refused arrest. You dirty bugger. Let's beat the crap out of them. Men, smash his face in. Melee 17. God, Richard is just a beast. Region leading master. There we go. This guy's been beaten the crap out of. Dirt in his eyes. He's cracked his rib, cracked his arms. Bloody hell. Right. Let's bring him back. So we can rescue him. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that same thing. Because again, if he tries to flee after we rescued him, I'll just beat the crap out of him again. I'm terrible. Yeah, I'll beat the crap out of him again. And then we'll just keep repeating that process. Because it's worked. Everyone else I've rescued, they've all joined me. Maybe this guy will be a little less lenient after just beating the crap out of him. But worth a try. Oh, look down here. We've got our first cotton. I didn't even notice it before. So we now actually have some cotton to... No, I thought we have our first cotton to make bedrolls. This game, again, it's done it, hasn't it? And again, while it's annoying because I do want to make some bedrolls, I really like that extra level of realism. We have to turn the cotton into cloth, exactly the same way we have to turn hide into leather. Rimworld just skips that process and you just get it up front. Now we actually have to make the cotton into cloth. So what tech is that? It must be one of the early game techs. Or passive, that's passive coolers. We actually have to research that. but where is it? Is it tailoring? Gotta be tailoring. Tailor's bench. Yeah, it's gotta be. I'm not seeing cloth though as one of the things, but tailoring has got to have you make cotton to cloth. How would you unlock all the armors you make out of cloth before you unlock making cloth? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we'll have to work to get towards tailoring then. So we can stock up all our cotton. It doesn't rot or deteriorate like the food does, but whoa. Guys, let's stop there. Sergio has recovered and decided to leave. Men, wake up from your slumber. Move to the warehouse immediately. Right. Richard. Let's arrest him. Let's set his own bed to a prison bed. Right to arrest Sergio. Refused to be arrested and just got it. He's so badly injured that he got punished once by Richard and just dropped down. So I'm not going to rescue him. I'm going to just arrest him because I don't think we're going to get anything out of him. So, oh, we can't actually recruit him. Why can't we actually recruit him? It's not saying about how like the fact he's got no resistance, or sorry, unlimited resistance by joining us. It's just saying we can't recruit him. Okay, well, I'll release him, and I'll just keep doing the same thing again about, you know, recruiting him. We'll see if we can, hopefully get him. If we can't, I'm not going to kill him. There's no point in killing him. But he's got, yeah, 10 animal stats. He's got 6 and 6. God, he's a bit of a freak though, isn't he? Bloodlust. I thought that said juggler. I was like, a bloodlust juggler. Just like heads in his hand, just juggling beheaded enemies. Actually, no, it's jogger. Okay, no, I don't have any problem with him. No. Don't want you wasting our precious medical supplies on him. Yeah, there we go. This is also good medical experience for Richard. We should see his medical. There we go. Massive jumps in his medical. Ooh, Armorsmith from House Amboys. Amboys, or however you say it. They're coming in. Look at them. Look pretty decent. There's a lot of them. They'd absolutely smash if they decided to attack us. One thing I'm noticing is Justin is constantly running out of things to do, because actually, Circleline has taken up crafting. Justin's just got nothing to do. So, I've actually, even though he's got 0 research skill, I've given him research, because, yes, it's going to take forever to do it, but actually, it's better than him just sat around doing nothing. And because there's only 300 needed for all the tech I want, 300 for that one, 300 for tailoring, leather making is actually a little bit higher at 600, but we're going to get it soon. And we've now got Richard free. Let's trade with the armor smiths. So, steel plate gloves. Oh, sorry, these are mine. I was about to say, 41 coins. I'll buy them in 41 coins. Okay, for an armor smith, they're the most useless armor smith I've ever seen. They haven't got a single piece of armor. Most armor they've got is a soft fur duster. Okay, right, you can piss off. I'm not interested in you. Get out of here, you sham of an armor smith. Get out. Not welcome here. Now, look, Richard's now idle. Look at Richard. Richard's assigned to every single job. We do need more jobs, guys. In fact, I'm going to get rid of Justin on that. If Justin's got generally no work to do, I'm going to grow more stuff. Because he's a really good grower. He gets really good experience from it as well. And I can grow exportable products. It doesn't have to be necessarily food. You can see, look how much food we've got. And yes, it's like, we're going to go into winter, but the more food we get, the more likely it's just going to spoil, like in 22 days. So it's actually wasteful anyway. So I'm going to not get food. I'm going to add blaze bulb. I assume this is like a Molotov sort of. Another engineered plant designed to yield pyrophoric compounds using cinder weapons. So this is combat extended, not medieval. Okay, we'll ignore that one. I want to get flax. Average wheeler plants, versatile fiber can be utilized for its stringy properties. Will make good fabric. So what the hell is difference in cotton and flax then in this game? I should remember this is the same thing. But anyway, corn. I do want to get more corn because corn has got a really long shelf life of 60 days. You'll get a massive cornfield there. I'm just going to set it to low priority. Keep missing it. Low priority. And then I'm going to get some more fields. And I'm going to set this one to something like a smoke leaf plant. Something like that. So, oh, we can actually get hill root now because we've got level 8 or above. So I'll get that. I'm going to get here then some... Ooh, do I want to get hops, cyclewood, smoke leaf? You know, I don't really want to get any of these because I don't want my people becoming drug addicts. So I think I'm just going to get some strawberries. So there we go. I'm going to set them all to low priority. It's again a brilliant mod that sets them where you can set the ability. So there we go. We've now got Justin having something to do, and then we've got Richard who can now do some research, and we've got a transport crash. Sandra, 8 hours. Okay, Sandra, we've got a bit of time. Sandra, we're going to get a sleeping spot next to you. Medical. Richard, what the hell are you doing just sleeping in the fields, you silly man? Right, Richard, pick up herbal medicine. You got some herbal medicine? Richard is... Oh my goodness. Richard has got major food poisoning. I don't know if he can actually make it. So what I'm going to actually do is delete this. Why the hell is Sergey still here if I told him to be released? What the hell? Why is he still here? Right. We're going to get furniture. Sleeping spot. Medical. And I'm going to get one of my best runners. So moving 100%. Moving 76. So circle line. I'm going to get you to race over. Rescue Sandra. Hopefully we can get her recruited without having to beat the crap out of her. Do you know what the policy is? If they ain't joining, they're going to get beaten the crap out of. Prisoner Sergey is escaping. I'm literally told him to be released. He can run away, I don't care. Right, bye Sergey, you silly man. Look how slow he's running away as well. I got it on full-time speed and he's just like trotting away. I just love it. Oh, none of my people care. We just let him go. It's actually a little bit of space. How close is Cummings to... It's still at 5.6, so Richard has just not been doing anything. Which is very unfortunate. Sandra died. Oh my goodness. Completely forgot that she existed. And I just didn't bother to... I didn't bother to tell Richard to go heal her. I literally just forgot. I'm such an idiot. Well, that's a potential colonist gone. All our meat's rotted away. This is a terrible... Oh, God. It's all hitting us now. It's all hitting us. And on that note, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. I'm going to end the episode on a bad note. Make you all depressed. So, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Nothing crazy. Just developing the colony. But we're actually finding that we're making amazing progress with the farming situation. With, actually we're starting to get some research done. Getting some timber produced. We've actually got here 61 boards produced. So things are going really, really well. Maybe not so well with our dead rescuee there. But we've got a prisoner who, all things considered, is not far away from being recruited and Richard in the days. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to see more Rimworld content, do subscribe. I'll wait to see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot, guys.